Okay, we should be live. What's going on, everybody? Give me a few seconds to set up everything. There was no thing that I could set up for this. Or actually, there is, but yeah, whatever. We're just going right into it. So give me one segundo here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We all doing good? We live? Looks like we are live. All right. Now I got some laryngitis, as you can hear, and also I just realized I'm dropping frames as well. Actually, that's just this thing. Never mind. Let me know if y'all could hear me. I'm using, we're live out of Aoyama Pro Studios here in, Aoyama, Omotesando, Aoyama. I'm in what I call the production room. Wow, my voice is really bad right now. And yeah, we're just basically, we're kicking ass today. So we're going to go over week one. I'm going to do this every week, okay? Every week around, I'm going to try to do it earlier than, 1:20 in the afternoon Japan time. But, give me a second. I'm tweeting out all this. I'm going to do this like earlier in the afternoon than, now. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go over the games over the week. I watched either most of them or a lot of the, the highlight reels and stuff. And yeah, sorry, I'm putting it in the Discord. I don't have Streamlabs set up on here yet, but I have it on my Twitch. If you guys don't know, I've been streaming a lot on Twitch recently. So, you guys should probably come on by and check it out. NFL, Twitter. There we go. Getting a few viewers in here. Nice. All right, I tweeted it out. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone here because I don't know if I can pop out the chat. Well, at least the audio is fine. That's good. Anyway, so what games did we have last week? Let's see. Yeah, that's still okay. That's good. We're still good. What games did we have last week? So, the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. That was actually intense. A lot of people expected the Cowboys to get blown out by the Bucs because they brought back all the Super Bowl players. But Dak Prescott looks like he's back. Looks like he's good to go, And there's every reason for everybody to be hyped up about the Cowboys. If you're a Cowboys fan and you were not sure what to think about this season, you guys got something. It's an actual competition for the AFC or NFC South rather. There's at least 3 teams that look good in the NFC South now. All right, so Cowboys fans, you guys might have lost, but you know what? There's every reason on the planet to look forward, to next week, right? Buccaneers, of course, if you're hopping on the Buccaneer bandwagon, I'm not a fan of you. I don't know. There are some flaws, especially in their defense, but I don't know. We'll see how Tom Brady reacts to people knowing how he plays nowadays. But yeah, I mean they're pretty solid. Although one thing I've noticed is I don't think they've got much of a deep ball. You know? Well, who knows? Anyway, Eagles, Falcons. Oh my God, yeah. Eagles look good this season. If they could stay healthy, they're going to be, like I said about the Cowboys, they're going to be NFC South contenders for sure. Okay? Now, the one thing about the Eagles is, how good is their defense? Because the Falcons, you guys, if you're a Falcons fan, have a flaccid offense. Like, I don't know. I honestly think the Falcons probably should have chosen a quarterback in the last draft because I don't think Matt Ryan's it anymore, That didn't look good at all. So, I'm sorry, Falcons, but you guys are probably tanking this season. I don't know who you're going to get in the draft, but I don't know. It just doesn't look good at all. You know what I mean? Not at all. Anyway, all right, let's move on. The Steelers versus the Bills. Yeah. Steelers, I'm kind of surprised by how they performed. They say it's a new look offense, but in all honesty, I think the Bills' defense was just bad. Like, I don't know. The Bills lost a few key players on the defense. And also the Steelers have a really good defense. So I think the Bills' defense just kind of caved in the end there because they got worn out. And, also the miscues, the blocked punt, the turnovers, that was the difference. That blocked punt was the difference. So, I don't know. The Bills might be able to pick it up and look good this season, but they got to show me something. But honestly, I'm still thinking the Bengals and the Browns can beat the Steelers. I don't know. Speaking of the Bengals, we played a really good defense in the Vikings and also a really shitty offense. So the true test of the Bengals defense will probably come next week with the Bears. Justin Fields / Andy Dalton and the Bears. They've got a halfway solid offense. I don't know. But, yeah, the Vikings defense is really good, and we were able to do a lot of damage against them. So, yeah. I mean, Bengals, a lot of people are hyped up, even though it was an overtime win. Our ground game with Mixon is solid. Jamar Chase didn't drop the ball. A lot of stuff to be hyped up about. But who knows? I thought that a lot of the teams that the Bengals are going to play were going to be really good, and we're going to be having a 9-8 season. But I don't know. We might be good. I don't know. It really depends. Next week is. I always tell you, it's like every week is the next chance. Every week is the next chance to prove yourself, right? But Jamar Chase didn't have a single drop, so that kind of put all the drops to silenced. Niners, Jimmy G is trying to beef up his trade stock. And Jared Goff is not bad with the Lions, but the Lions don't really have that much else. The Niners did lose Raheem Mostert to a season-ending knee injury. So how they're going to play moving forward I'm not really sure. However, as long as they stay healthy, which has been a problem for the Niners, I think the Niners need to change up their weight training and strength training staff big time because they've had injury season after injury season after injury season. They could be detrimental. So, all right, Cards, Titans. Holy crap, the Titans got blown out. Like, that was just, what happened to the Titans? Like, what happened there? I thought it was a close match. I thought Derrick Henry was going to be, claw on that defense, but that Cardinals defense looks amazing. Like, Chandler Jones wants his bank account to be flooded, so he recorded 5 sacks, and Kyler Murray got 5 touchdowns. I mean, the Cards are showing people stuff, so. That entire NFC West, look at the Seahawks as well, they won. NFC West is going to be an absolute nightmare for anybody playing them. But, I mean, I don't know. The Colts are still trying to put... I mean, Colts are going to be fringe contenders, in my opinion. Honestly, bringing in Carson Wentz helps a little bit, but I don't know what they're going to do. They're kicking the can down the road, and they're going to end up having a tank season when Carson Wentz inevitably gets injured either this year or next year. And at that point, who knows what's going to happen, right? So give me 1 second, though. I'm going to not tweet this out. Going over the previous. Some of y'all are like, why don't you go live on Twitch? Because Twitch is for video games, for me at least. Yeah, so. Yeah, what am I at? Yeah, Seahawks. I mean, Russell Wilson looks good. Everyone's like, Russ for MVP already, but it's week 1. We got to just wait, One team that looks ready to go is the Chargers, though. I mean, they drafted an O-lineman, and that O-lineman looks solid, so I think they're going to be good to go for this season, the Chargers at least. Washington football team. Y'all lost, what's his name? The guy who keeps... Fitzpatrick, yeah. Yeah. Fitz-tragic. Fitzception, yeah. 1 quarter and he's done, and he's actually got a significant injury as well. Tom, what do you think about Washington football team's, the WFT's prospects for the rest of the season? Heineke time.
So I'm going with the football team.
I mean, he carried the offense pretty well. So, who knows, right? Jets Panthers, probably tank bowl number 1. Because I don't know what the Panthers are going to freaking do. But Sam Darnold at least looks halfway decent. So. But Jets, are you guys tanking or what? Zach Wilson didn't look good. Like, at all. I don't know. You still got the full Gase, I guess, even though he's not even anywhere near there. All right. Jags Texans. Urban Meyer is not an NFL coach. He is not an NFL coach whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, I love him for all the stuff he's done for OSU, but sus play calling, Trevor Lawrence getting his shit wrecked. Yeah. And, of course, the Jags having no defense whatsoever. Like, the Texans looked passable. That's the scary thing. I mean, at least Tyrod Taylor, or is it Tyrod Taylor who's the, yeah, Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, he looked decent. Quarterback rating of 76, but I don't know. And their rushing was not that bad at all. The receiving core did pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, Jacksonville's defense was not good. But also look at all the interceptions. 3 interceptions, all that stuff. Anyway, let's go back to this. Browns, Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs. Even though they got a new O-line, they're still there. They're still there, but the Browns look good too. A lot of reasons to not be bummed out, Cleveland. You know, you guys are still going to be solid. It's just whoever was better in this situation won. And, I mean, I don't know, Baker Mayfield looks good. Nick Chubb looks good. I wouldn't worry about it if you guys, you know, even though you guys lost, although I don't know, you and the Ravens are currently 3rd and 4th in the AFC North. Either way, let's move on to the Dolphins versus the Pats. I'm not sold on the Dolphins yet. They still need a few years, but yeah. Also, I'm not sold on the Pats either. I mean, Mac Jones isn't bad, but I don't know. Mac Jones needs a few years to develop. This one was the surprise of all. Well, where are we at? Let's scroll down here. Packers versus the Saints. Holy crap, Jameis Winston. He went off. 5 touchdowns, 148 yards. Like, that, what in the hell? That was so nuts. Like, holy crap. And he spread the love, too. I want to go to the box score. I want to look at this. Because, let me close this out before I get copyright strike. Look at this. Jameis Winston. Look at his quarterback ratings. Like, holy crap. Alvin Kamara with 20 carries. He completely destroyed the whole, like, defense for Green Bay. Not to mention, look at all the different, like, very well, what do you call it? Like, very well spread out receiving for New Orleans. And Alvin Kamara with a touchdown, Chris Hogan with a touchdown, Juwan Johnson with 2, and Deontay Harris with 1, right? I mean, impressive. Just really, really impressive. And, yeah, like, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers was completely checked out. 2 interceptions. Oh, look at that quarterback rating. Oh, my God. Averaging 4.8 yards a pass. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. All right, Broncos versus the Giants. Teddy Bridgewater, comeback tour number 1 million or whatever. Broncos look solid. AFC West looks solid. You know? But like I said, their true test comes when they play real teams. The Giants are not a good team. Daniel Jones looks bad. Looks really bad. Still. And not to mention, they're just horribly coached as well. But also, I got to feel bad for DJ because he doesn't really have that much talent on his team. You could argue Sterling Shepard, but I don't know. Bears, Rams. This is why I think that we can beat this is why I think that Cincinnati can beat the Bears. I thought the Bears were going to be halfway decent. They're not at all. They're not. I mean, Justin Fields got a rushing tutty, but I don't know. I feel like this year they're going to play Fields like he's Taysom Hill, and that's basically it, right? But, oh, Jesus Christ, stop doing that. Rams look like, you know, they look like they're going to be very, 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 very solid. Like, solid. Yeah. And then, of course, last night's thriller. Holy shit, that was fun to watch. Raiders, Ravens. Ravens look decent. And the Raiders clawed their way back. So I want to see them play more. Not each other, but, different teams, good teams. The true test to see if the Raiders are going to be good is if they're able to beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs again. Whereas the Ravens, I'm not sure. Their offense, I don't know, Lamar can't really pass that well. Still, right? So also, this is really good news right here. NFL's opening week ratings were up 7% from 2020. That's really good. That's really good. It's good to hear. And a lot of people were very happy about the quality of the games this weekend, right? So, yeah, that's really, really good to hear. How did I do week one? So what I'm doing here is, this is a Pickem-pool from my dad's work, basically. He's got this pool where, every week you guess who's going to win each matchup, right? And I lost 6 out of the 10. I chose Cincinnati, correct? I chose the Chargers, Carolina, Miami. I'm really glad I got that right. And Denver. I got all these correct. But I lost Atlanta, Buffalo. I mean, I should have known better about Atlanta. Jags, that was a toss-up. Green Bay. Oh, God, everyone thought Green Bay was going to win. And then, of course, Baltimore. That was, again, I guess, a toss-up. So, let's go over week 2. I already made my picks, but how about we just go through it again? All right. Giants, Washington. Tank Division, Game 1. Washington. I'm all on the Washington train, aren't you? Tom just gave me the fist bump. And until you guys hit the tank again, right? All right, Cincinnati away at Cleveland. I'm going Cincinnati. I'm having my blind hope because they looked better, and there's a helicopter flying over again. I don't know what that helicopter's doing, but he's flying. Houston at Cleveland. This is the chance for Houston to prove that it's not a fluke. God, that thing is really low. And really loud. The hell's he going? Anyway. This is the chance for Houston to prove that last week was not a fluke. And this is Cleveland's chance to get their shit together. Because if Cleveland loses to Houston, there's going to be a civil war in Berea again. Rams at Indy. I'm going Rams because Rams are going to ram the Colts back into the shed. That was a horrible pun, wasn't it? That was a good try, though. Keep them coming. Buffalo at Miami. That's a toss-up in my opinion, but I still think Miami because it's at home. New England at the Jets. Well, this is the chance for the Jets to prove anything from Zach Wilson. And this is also the chance for New England to prove that, they actually can do something this year. San Fran at Philly. That's a tough one. But without Raheem Mostert and Philly at home in a packed stadium, with Philly looking the way they did last week, I'm going Philly. Vegas at Pittsburgh. It could go either way. This is a coin flip for me. I honestly think Pittsburgh can do it, but if they're going to lose any game, it's going to be this one. And we're going to have days of our Steelers all over again. New Orleans at Carolina. New Orleans by 1 million. No question about it. Denver at Jacksonville. Denver by 1 million. Minnesota at Arizona. Minnesota's defense is going to get absolutely destroyed by Kyler Murray. Everyone knows that. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Atlanta is going to lose by 1 million to all those insufferable Tampa Bay idiots in the crowd. But, actually, if I was ever to move to Florida, I'd probably move to Tampa because I like my cousin lives there. It's really nice. Dallas at the Chargers. This one could go either way. But remember, the Chargers technically don't have any home games because no one wants them in LA. So I'm going Dallas. There's going to be a lot of Cowboys fans in the stand. Tennessee at Seattle. Seattle looks solid. Tennessee does not, so that's my choice. KC at Baltimore, rather. KC, again, looks solid. Baltimore did not. Detroit at Green Bay. Somehow this one's a coin flip for me. If the Packers are openly tanking the season, like some have suggested Aaron Rodgers is, they're going to prove it by losing this game, but I still think they're going to win. So those are my picks for week 2. I wonder how it's going to go. Let's take a look at our, what do you call it? The predictions, right? Tickets as low as $48. Do you want to go to FedEx Field?
I've been there enough.
Let's take a look at the line here. Yeah, Washington by 3.5, Chicago by 3. I mean, both of those games are predicting to be close, but I still think the Bengals are going to win. Yeah, look at this. Cleveland by 12.5. Oh, I mean, it might. I don't know if the Texans are going to prove themselves. It's going to be this game, you know? It'll be this game if they're going to prove themselves. Rams, Colts, I mean, I don't know. Buffalo by 3.5. That's still pretty close. Patriots by 5.5. San Fran by 3.5. I mean, that one's going to be a close one, but I don't know. Raheem Mostert's going to be out, so I don't know. Pitt by 5.5. But again, if they're going to lose the game, it'll be this one. Saints at Panthers. I'm surprised this line is so low. It's going to be New Orleans by 1 million. Denver 6.5. Yeah, that makes sense. Tampa Bay 12.5. Yeah. Seahawks 5.5. Chargers 3. Anytime you see anything around 3, for me it's a toss up, right? And then Green Bay by 10.5. I don't know. Anyway, I wonder how that's all going to shape up. But yeah. Sounds good. Well, that's it for today's stream. I know it's kind of a short one, but I think this is going to be a regular occurrence every week. For about 30 minutes a day, we're going to go over all the games. I'm going to give you my thoughts, and we're going to make our picks in the Pickem-pool. So let me know what you guys think of the picks. Let me know what you guys think of this idea for the stream. I like this new camera that we have. Oh, it's not really new, but it works very well. But yeah, that's it for me. You got anything to say, Tom?
Just that let's do this on a continuous basis. So look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you every Wednesday. And let's do this pick'em. And if anybody wants to be on the stream or somehow we can collaborate with anybody
Yeah.
on the pick'ems or just talk football in general, I think that's what we'd love to have on.
Yeah.
So, see you soon.
Yep. Let me know if you guys want to join in for the stream. Let me know if you guys want to join the Discord as well. Just send me a message on Twitter and I'll send you the link for the Discord. And yeah, that's it.
And make sure you subscribe,
Hit
and
that
do all
bell.
those things that the social media peoples do.
Yep.
Peace out.
Take care, guys. See you later. See you next week.